Hey, Stoney here with another live cast of Mechabellum, and this time it's up against Lang. Alright, we could be going a standard play. I remember Lang as a standard player, so we could probably meet him halfway with a standard play. Let's see what he's got. He's got steel balls, arc lights, alright. In which case, then we can definitely do a bit of standard play here. Typically, how I like steel ball arc lights is, at least for the first round, I'm not expecting to win anything. Okay. Don't want to use my intensive training yet in case he goes with ASIM aggro. I want to save that for a bit later. We're going to see where the steel balls are coming from. Usually the most concerning bit is just going ASIM aggro on the opposite side, but we'll see. Right, so it's not going to be any ASIM aggro. It's indeed just going to be a straight up standard game. And if we're going to standard game, then we're going to need some chop clear next turn. Now, surprisingly, the fans are actually very good into steel balls, simply because of the sheer amount of numbers, right? As you can see here, there's steel balls still working on the fans here. But now that they've got most of them, that's all right. I think overall this was a favorable trade, though not having chop clear was a bit painful. All right, so now we know what we're up against. We do have elite Mustangs, and we also have redeployment. Redeployment is not that useful, especially we're going to ASIM here. Also, there's going to be fire badgers. So for this round, I might want to cheese my opponent. In which case, if we take redeployment, then we couldn't really get 2 phoenixes. Let's think about this. But you're in standard, so redeployment. You know what? I really like redeployment. Let's take the card. My opponent here, fire badger specs, so we're gonna go with a phoenix here. I might even want to level up the phoenix. Tough calls. Let's see here. But now let's just pile on a little bit more chop. We do have 50, and I don't want to wait for another turn. Ugh. Tough. Don't have money. And I'm not utilizing the power of this. So I'm going to put this over here because I do have the phoenix on the other side. Now, looking at crawlers. Fire badgers at the corner. All right, not too bad. It does pull away most of my chop clear. That's okay. The good thing is I do have phoenix, so it was decided because I don't expect him to get anti-air this round. So I'm just going to cheese this round. But now that I know that's what's going to happen, next round is going to be Rhino here. And since I still don't have chop clear, so chances are I might just take range on the fans, or just take +1 on the fans so that they kill crawlers a little better. On the left hand side, I was actually doing not too bad. Still got some crawlers left, but that's not a big deal. The phoenixes should be able to mop up this round. All right, we do have Mustangs. We also have Sledgehammers. I got a feeling that riding is probably really good here on the other side. Fire Badger's kind of annoying. Because on one hand, I want to get arc lights. On the other hand, I also want to get rhinos. Let's get the rhinos here. Let's level you up. Get a bit more art. Crawlers on the side. Want to get put missile here in case there's chaff in front. That's going to be our round. Alright, goes to the other side. It's fine. So we got Mustangs here. So next round I'm going to start putting down arc lights with range. Okay. Not really concerned about those. Level 3 Mustangs are scary. But I do have enough fans here, I think. Maybe. And also the Stormcallers. So we're gonna have to see. Maybe, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe barely not enough. Just to give way to this level 3 Mustangs. But that's alright. So we are gonna get into range arc lights next turn. So no worries. Sticky oil is really good. We are going to slow a few things down. Let's take a range on you. The range here. Put you back this way. Since sticky oil is offered, let's see here. Let's put our oil a little closer this way. You can just oil this side and then potentially ignite it on fire. Don't want that to happen as much as I don't want to spend money on shield. But that is unfortunately something we have to deal with. Alright. Oil goes down. Fire Badger is coming in this way. Okay. Level 3 Mustangs still being a total menace. Okay, good tower. Gets the missile. Running the Mustangs. Cool. Alright, I like it. Sledges with armor. Ha, this is funny because I actually I actually had I forgot to add my sledge tag. Which is a bit of a concern. Oof. Put this guy over here. We got a melting point. Interesting. All right. Okay, this armor sledges are doing a lot of work. I think the melting point is primarily here to answer the raid. Alright, can we please get the AM device? Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright. Assault forwards. I could probably get my own melting point here. Wasps. Steel bolt production is probably pretty useful. I'm gonna level up these arcs. And since we have oil once again, let's not be cheap about it. Let's just get oil. Okay, double melting point. Also oiling my side, which is smart because that is going to ignite this oil and it's going to remove all my chaff. Okay. So eventually I will need to have my own melting point, but for now I think I'm okay. And since he's going heavily into melting point, I might just go heavily into, what is it, melters? Because it feels like all his units are like super susceptible to fire, so. Get rid of you. How did my Raiden do last round? I don't think it was doing too well. I think having my own melters here makes sense. Okay. Ion beam. Gets the storm crawlers, but pretty much misses everything else, which I absolutely do not mind. However, the Mustangs are remaining to be a big problem, so we're going to need to double down on the storm crawlers. Okay, a fantastic round here for my opponent. Huge damage, actually. So we need a way to get rid of the Mustangs more effectively. Okay, barrier is always good. Raiden is not doing too much anymore. In which case, we are going to just double down a little bit on the Stoney. Get shield on the fangs. We are going to get some levels. Let's see, this arc light is actually not doing too bad. So we want to get levels on you. We are going to add a shield bubble for here. Another shield bubble for here. I'm going to get rid of you so everything goes forward. And maybe just get rid of you. A bit less chop. Alright, we got some very late arriving wasps, primarily to deal with my units here. Now my fangs, they should be able to do a little bit of work. Not terribly concerned. I think, yeah, the fans are doing okay. We still have Mustangs left over, so that is a little concerning. However, it seems like my chop clear is doing alright on the side. We do have a level 3 Giga melting point, and this guy is going to put out a lot of damage all around. Okay. Tank production line, yes please. I'm gonna go electromag. Probably just gonna get even more fangs at this point. I know they got like chat Mustangs in the very end, but I feel like just having more fangs is probably pretty helpful. I'm gonna put a shield here so we don't get immediately shot at. Get rid of you. Is there anything that I want to sell at this point? Not really. Everything I need, I still do need. So nothing I really want to sell. Maybe to put like a unit up front in case he does get the first shot on the electromag. There it is. So we do have first shot on electromag. So the crawlers at the front absorbs all that electromag, which is great. Okay, lots of crawler, lots of fangs coming in, lots of wasp coming in. But I should be doing okay with the late arriving. The problem though is that they got rid of some of my arc lights, which is terrible. Which means my late chaff clear is now really bad. But the storm crawlers with fire are providing ample chaff clear, but also a bit of a chaffing ourselves. Okay, so that means it's in an equal fight into the melting point, especially into late melting point. I will have a bigger roar at the very end. Alright, fantastic. Oil is off cooldown once again. We'll probably go with War Factory, but honestly, like Marksman is pretty useless here. Wraith is pretty useless into melting point. Probably just get the War Factory and sell it, right? You have oil once again. You can use oil this way. Okay, electromag on the Stormies. I'm gonna get a few more Stormies. Hmm, 10 seconds. On these guys to survive a little bit longer. Let's get rid of you. Get one here. All right. Get oil. Also Stormies with fire. Lots of AM device. Okay. The problem right now is I actually ran out of fans on one side, which means the AM device is doing a lot of work on my line here. I'm not liking it. But I'm the one with the Stormcaller that has EM, so I should be able to tie his units down a little bit faster. Ooh, it's gonna be a tower. Oh no, I think that might be it for me. We'll see. Might be one more round. Nope, that's it for me. Well played. GG. Close one. Alright, last round. The positioning of the oil is tricky because I could have had stuff up front, but that was definitely a tricky one. Not anticipating the AM in the final round was also difficult. For me, I think I just wanted to get as many of these as possible. Bands. Ultimately, these wasps were just tying up the melting point on the side for a little bit too long. Well played. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see another one, here's one for you. And I will see you on the next one.
Prepare your tactics. Mechabellum's calling. Deploy your fortress. The battlefield's alive with swarms.